There's a new snapping feature called Snap to Zoom, and it's so intuitive and easy to use, it may just be the standard setting for the snapping for me from now on. And let me just review quickly what snapping is. Right now, this event will snap to the beats inside of the measures. But if I changed the snap setting, and you have to make sure that the snap control is on, and the keyboard shortcut for snapping is J, right now the snap is set to beat. So if I move this, it's going to snap to the quarter note beats in between each of those bars. But if I changed it to bar, then I can click and drag to the bars themselves. But what that means is if I want a coarser or finer adjustment, I have to change the grid first. But now there's an option for Adapt to Zoom. And what that does is looks at the resolution of the timeline at the top of the project window and adjusts the snap accordingly. So right now we can only see the bar lines, which means that if I click and drag this with snap on, it's going to snap to the bar lines. But then if I zoom in until I see the little quarter note hash marks, now when I click and drag that, it snaps to the quarter note beats instead of the bar lines. Now if I zoom in again until I see the eighth note hash marks, now when I click and drag that event across, it's going to snap to the eighth notes. And if I zoom in even further, then I'll be able to snap to the 16th notes as well. Then when I zoom out, it's going to adapt to the zoom. So now I'm back to quarter notes. So when I drag this around, it's snapping to quarters. And if I zoom out again, it's going to snap to the bar lines. So that's a really nice way to be able to change the snapping based on how far in or far out you're zoomed in on the event editor. So that's the new Adapt to Zoom. And in the next section, let's talk about the metronome and click options.